Salutations everybody, it is Matty here today bringing you 3 things that you may have missed during the Fighter Squadron gameplay trailer for Star Wars Battlefront. It was epic as hell. Before anything, be sure to check out the link in the description of my previous video. That is my in-depth analysis on Mafia 3's gameplay reveal. Now let's dive straight into this. Now this trailer was fairly straightforward, but there was a few things that I noticed under the radar that I wanted to point out to you guys. First is that Fighter Squadron is not just team deathmatch in orbit, although the way you gain points is through destroying enemy ships. The objective as the rebels is to destroy the Imperial transport, and if you're the Empire, your objective is obvious. You have to protect that transport ship. Basically, different ships offer different amounts of points when they're destroyed. That's how you gain points. I believe it's the first to 200 wins. It's something that can be easily overlooked considering the focus was the space combat, because you can really tell that DICE was like trying to prove their point here to all these naysayers who felt that there wouldn't be any space combat and that it's all going to be shooting and it's just a mindless game and stuff. And that's probably why the objective in this mode took the back burner for the most part. It's also worth mentioning that this is a 20v20 mode. There's 10v10 for human players and then an additional 10 AI per team. Next, moving on, is something that we don't get really a clear look at until we get into the A-Wing, which is a solid look at the Battlefront vehicular power-ups, which are brand new in the first place, but also in vehicles. But this is the only time you can really pick up on one on the trailer. I'm not sure exactly what we do, but we can see one right here in this screenshot. Like I said, not too sure what they do. They may replenish certain power-ups on the bottom right-hand corner of the stream. But the reason it's important to highlight this is because we see them scattered during infantry combat. It's nice to see it's a carrying over feature into space combat. And also, speaking of power-ups, it seems that the Rebels have access to shields on their ships while the Imperials have an extra speed boost or something. Both Rebels and Imperials can use speed boosts in their ship, but I'm not sure exactly what the Imperial speed boost does. Anyways, finally, Battlefront is going to have hero vehicles. Yes, this is obvious. This is not one of those things that I've said in the beginning would slide under the radar. But the personal aspect I wanted to focus on is that this is brand new to Battlefront. When we see the Millennium Falcon and the Slave One fly in, you know, it was just mind-blowing for old school Battlefront fans such as myself to see this, because this is straight brand new. We've never been able to pilot these vehicles in the Battlefront series before, and to see this be a new feature is something definitely worth pointing out, because I feel a lot of people would assume that in previous Battlefronts, why wouldn't you have the Millennium Falcon? Why wouldn't you have Slave One? And this is why. I was personally never a big player when it came to the space combat in Battlefront, but Fighter Squadron's making a good case for me to want to hop in an A-Wing and get to fighting, man. I can't wait. But anyways, those are 3 things that you may have missed in the reveal trailer for the Fighter Squadron game mode. If I missed anything or there's something else worth pointing out, let me know in the comments down below. I'm dying to hear your thoughts on this. Other than that, be sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.